It's kind of chilly right now, kind of cold. So I have my hoodie on, and I'm tired. It's early in the morning, but okay. We're working on the E92. So I decided to upgrade. This is the old 3S. How you can tell it's a 3S? Those things in the back. I upgraded to a 3P. The 3P doesn't have those things in the back, so that's what we're gonna go ahead and do install today. Install the 3P. I just took out everything, empty the tank. Should be good to start putting everything back together. I have the wiring inside the house. Just to guide myself. I don't know how I'm gonna route the USB wire for the controller, but it comes with the controller and everything. I'm gonna go in depth maybe at the end of this video, or maybe the continuation after this video, of why not to get the 3S and rather go with the 3P or any other air system that I will recommend on the end of the video or the next video. Okay, so I will show you after that, but I'm gonna go ahead and get started taking everything out. And by taking everything out, just removing all of this, I'll show you when that's done, and I'm gonna show you when I put it back in. Alright guys, it looks like a mess, right? Looks like a mess, but it's not, because the right ones here, these are the lines for the trunk. I have them taped in the end. This is number one. Well, anyways, I already know how it is. This relay is attached. Nothing does nothing. No needs no power or nothing. That relay, so like how it is, how it comes, just leave it like that. All the wiring is done right there. I put the ground where it was. Back here there's a bolt down here with the ground. Here these connectors are for the height sensors, which I don't have and I don't plan to buy. This for a second compressor. Maybe in the future I'll add a second compressor, I'm not sure. I just have to add the compressor here, and the one I currently have, boom, there. The red wire, which I connected to the pink one that I have from the other system, which is the one that's to the fuse. I just wrapped around here because I don't want to take all the trim out. I just have this wire coming out through here, and it's fine. I just have to plug it in to the fuse. But that's pretty much all I have done here. I do have the plug connector here. Should be somewhere around here. I'm not gonna take it out until, let me see. Yeah, it's right there. Let me just move it out of the way. Let me just put it on here. Okay. So yes, I just have to clean out this trunk a little bit, maybe vacuum it or something. And once that's done, I'm gonna try to go ahead and put the everything, which is the system, the suspension, and everything. And then I painted the tank. It's not my best paint job, or any of the best paint jobs in the world, or anything for that matter, but yes, I painted it so it makes it look a little better than it should. But yes, and I also fixed the trunk. So let me show you. Here it is. I put leather all over. I cut the slit here. It's just barely visible. If I find a plastic piece to put there, I will. I have the tanks painted, system here. I have everything connected, and yeah, I just gotta plug everything here. And as you can see, it's time to put it back in there. I just have to tighten this up real good, and that one, and put a plug here, which I'm gonna use the same sensor that I had before. I'm just gonna put it in there because it does nothing. So just leave it in there, right? Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that, put it on the trunk, and should be finished. Alright people, so here it is, all installed and everything. I was able to connect everything. Let me just open this on the bottom. Don't want to move this too much because I have a bunch of wiring there. Gotta take this paper out. Yeah, so all a mess, but I'll pick that up later. I'll clean it up. But yeah, so it looks a hell a bunch better. Just gotta vacuum it because it's a little bit dusty and stuff. But yeah, everything is good. Still getting the power in front because of the fuse. So I'm gonna tap into something real quick. So just give me a few minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and get that completed, and I'll show you once it's done. All right, peeps. All right, yeah, there's a hole there. I'm gonna fill it out. I'm gonna buy the thing to have the little shit in there. So I lost it. I'm gonna buy another one to cover that up in there. It's gonna be wires for now while I get that there. And once I take the car out, I'm gonna go ahead and move a bunch of wiring, cables, and stuff like that. And those hoses right there because I don't need them anymore. I have the remote here, and I'm gonna have it through like the middle of the car, back there, but I'm thinking put it in the same way I did, just like from here, and have it like somewhere right here, or put it right here or here. But yeah, to make it look nice. It's working. It's a 132 psi. As you guys know, the front left is fucked up. The not the airbag, but the nut for the lug nut for the wheel. So finally, with this, I'll be able to take it to the mechanic and have this finally done. And then after this, oh, you might have seen what I had in the back showing you the wire, didn't you? Alright everyone, I'm here at my desk. My computer's off right now. I just have my Mac on. I'm just editing the last video. And what I'm doing today is finishing the rest of the video, letting you know why not to pick the 3S, because it's a waste of money, but do pick the 3P, and why I went to 3P instead of my decision of going with I forget the name of the company. They just closed right now. They like permanently closed. AccuAir. I was gonna go to the Endo CVT tanks because they were actually better. Everything was all in one, and that's the reason I am making this video and why I went and picked the 3P instead of the Endo, and why I replaced the 3S. So the main thing to why I picked the 3P over the 3S is for the first time I bought the 3P, I thought it was about it pre-ordered actually, and I bought it before it came out of market. I pre-ordered. I thought it was gonna be the next new thing. You don't need controller, anything. Well, whatever. What ended up being, it's that the whole harness, so you have to actually make the harness. They give you just a short wire, and you have to make the whole harness from the. Yeah, they give you just like a little short wire. I'll put a picture on the screen right now. But they give you a short wire. You have to make up the rest of the suspension wire harness. Plus, there is no integrated PSI or pressure that reads pressure. The one that reads pressure for each airbag. So you will never know unless you put gauges that read the airbags on each corner of the suspension. So what I did in a BMW, I bought the M3 gauges and the tank gauge, and on the back of the 3S, as you saw in the beginning of the video, I just put another picture in there. Those little connections there, they're smaller than the 1/4 inch. Those are to read the pressures, and I had to route those to the front of the car. It was a lot more work, to say the least. It's a lot more work, a ton more work. The good thing is that it's cheaper as far as the management system itself. However, it's not cheaper as when you're done, because when you are done putting up together and all the parts that you need and all the wires that you need and all the gauges and everything to measure the pressure, pretty much everything ends up the same price as the 3P without the sensors, without the height sensors. So I went for the 3P without the height sensors. That's why I changed from 3S to 3P. It's just one harness. You have to plug to the battery and to the controller and to the tank and to the manifold unit, while on the 3S you have to just build everything, which is a lot more work. It's really annoying. It took me a while to put that together, but what I'm gonna do, I barely use my 3S system. I just use it like to put it together and just left the car parked in there. It didn't even move. So what I'm going to do is do a giveaway of my 3S system with the harness that I built. That harness will work for any car. All you have to do is just plug it back in, and you have to get your tank and the suspension system, but the manifold and the wire harness. I'm even giving you my old gauges if you want to use them. If you're not, you can throw them away and get the other ones, but the actual manifold and everything will work perfectly fine. And I'm doing the giveaway, so the manifold works perfectly fine. I did test it out just a little bit ago without plugging it in, just making sure it works. And I'm giving my 3S system away. 3S, yes, 3S. You can control it with your Bluetooth controller, or you can connect an aftermarket controller. But yeah, I'm giving it away with the harness already built, so you don't have to build the harness. You might have to extend it if you want it longer, or wherever you're gonna place the harness. But as far as the 3S and 3P, go 3P. Don't waste your time and money on the 3S. 3S is more, it's cheaper when you buy it, but it's more expensive. Yeah, it's more expensive when you end up putting everything, buying all the parts you need to build a 3S suspension system. And the next part that you really have to pay attention to is making sure the wires are connected correctly while the 3P is already set up. And I have many people contact me through Instagram saying that they have problems with the 3S not connecting and stuff. I don't know how to resolve that issue. I think you have to contact Airlift. But yeah, I think Airlift really messed up not giving you the whole harness. So that's why I recommend 3P. Save a little bit of money, or use the same money. Pretty much don't save the money, because the same money you're gonna spend building the harness is going to be the same money you're gonna build the 3P system. So if you buy the 3S system, you're gonna end up paying excuse me, I can't talk. If you're gonna buy the 3S, the Airlift 3S system, you're gonna end up paying the same amount of money as the 3P system. When you're done putting it together, you're gonna spend up the same amount of money for the 3P system, the one without the height sensors. So I do 100% recommend save a little bit of money, or yeah, just finance it. There's places that finance. I know you can get a firm and finance the 3P system, the 3S system. No, yeah, the 3P, not 3S. I'm getting confused. 3P, 3S. Anyways, and the reason I didn't go with Endo CVT from Acura is because Acura closed down, which really sucks. I think it was the best system for air suspension. The biggest problem is that I can still find it in the market, even new, but the problem is that there is no company behind it right now. There is no way to get warranties or anything that happens, so that's the reason I'm not going with the Endo CVT tank system from Acura. But yes, so I'm gonna show you a picture on the screen right now of what's gonna be on the giveaway. The system works, so you don't have to spend money on anything but just the tank and the suspension and just putting it all together. But apart from that, guys, subscribe to the channel, give a like, and by the way, to win the 3S Airlift system is easy. Just subscribe, hit the bell icon, and leave a comment why you want it or what car you're gonna put it in. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. As I said, subscribe and peace out.